Is it going good? Is it going good? Yeah, okay, good. It is. Okay, okay, let's get into it. Or actually, hold on one second. Boop. Let's block that for a second. Let me make sure I'm got everything all set up for this. Okay, we're good. Hey, turn that back on. All right, so we're in. So we have our two people. Now, I got some really great advice from a comment in the last video. I give a little shout out to. I want to make sure I say the name right. So I believe I know Sniper Wolf, and then I think a number. Let me check. But I got a comment that gave some really good advice, and about the priorities of what we're going to be doing with our fort today. So I wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to them. Sniper Plays. Okay, not Sniper. For some reason I was thinking Sniper Wolf. But Sniper Plays 15, I think. So thanks for the advice, or thanks for the shout out. I appreciate it. I'm going to probably be able to make use of at least the first part of that advice, which is the prioritizing the gates. Because right now anybody can walk in, which is not what we want. That is not ideal. The second part of that advice is that we can really kind of save people's lives. Like if we get convince hordes of zombies to get near their home, and that we can get something to jump on them, and we come in and we save the day, they'll really, really like us and be more willing to join us. So I wanted to really quickly throw out the shout out real quick to them for that good advice. And I'll be probably able to at least get the doors part of that, at least in this episode. If not, I could probably get the second, depending on how much time we have. I forgot that we had a body over here. Now I think actually someone's around. Like I think there's somebody around our base from that noise I keep hearing. Let's throw that in there. Now we need an axe. We have an axe in one of the cars, I believe. There we go. I want to go back in the map. Oop. Map and mark that. There we go. And then we can go run there ourselves rather than having to worry about if whether Barry can work his way there, or he might run into something while we're not paying attention to him, which would not be ideal this far in. Let's go, and I think we still have some stuff in graves, which is good. But we'll focus on getting the doors so we actually have kind of where it actually recognizes it as a base, and then we'll go from there when it comes to the actual recruitment. Raiders. That's probably something that's causing some trouble. Do we have a shotgun on us? No, we do not. Any of our guns on us? Really? That's not good. Let's get our guns. I really do not want to fight them without them. Because knowing raiders, sometimes they can get you really... Like, you can feel like you're really good at the game, and then really pretty promptly shown that you're not as good as you thought you were. Let's see, scavenge. Oh, where are the guns? Hold on, let's pause. Matt, where do we put the guns? And there. And there. Ooh, we may have put it in one of this here. Yeah, we definitely don't have one, right? On us? We may have put it in a different house, like this one over here. We want to at least carry one of them. Scavenge. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a pistol. We don't really need a really high-powered one because they're probably not actually armed. I want some ammo on it. And let's get. Oh, we already have all our ammo on us, so we're good. I don't know where a shotgun went. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. By missing, I don't think they're actually like gone forever. I think it's just where our organization skills could use some help. Maybe. Equip. So they're coming this way. We want to antigen. I want to see if I can snatch that before these guys get here. Equip. Yep, come near me and then whoop. Ah, there we go. Whoop. Oh gosh. Okay, they are fearless. These guys. I've never like those were some fearless raiders. Normally, if you have a gun, they're like, okay, I'm gonna back off. Those guys had no trouble going for it. Let's equip. Use. Well, I'm kind of really surprised they charged me. Like, normally they are really more worried about what you could do to them. Let's take pipe because pipe bomb is a thing. Oh, another axe if we just... Oh, and a pipe bomb! Good thing they didn't use that against us. Let's go and... Where in the world is our shotgun? Hold on, I'm gonna pause for a second. I really want to make sure we haven't lost that shotgun. It's possible we put it in like one of the cars, maybe? Now I'm really worried. Or you just put it in here and I missed it. Oh, that's another person coming up. Ooh, Almighty Badger Crew. What's up? Now, I think that means if they get in states like this, I think that means that they're an alcoholic. What's your opinion of me? Okay. Well, joining us. Oh, okay. We got another person. Now, I think they're kind of, no offense, kind of useless in the state. Because I think if they're kind of like wobbling around. Now, they have 0% infection, so that's part of the reason. Yeah, I can't even use them. They have low morale and everything. Ah, they're going to just drink through everything, aren't they? Ah, no. Swap supplies. Take your gear, maybe. Ah, it's too heavy for me. Hold on. Let's pause. Let's put up some. We don't need that many bottles on us. We don't need this pipe, which is really heavy. Pipes are super heavy. If you ever. Ooh, did I just throw some up I didn't want? Darn it. I may have. Yeah, through up that. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. I probably don't need that many chili peppers on me. I really wish I knew where the shotgun was. It's got to be around, right? Ah, here we go. They're all in here. Got it. They're heavy, though. I'm going to move that into our primary building, though, just so I know. There we go. Now, they're low on morale. I don't know if there's anything we can really do for them. How are you feeling? Someone destroyed all my... okay, this is alright. I don't know if we're giving someone killing Genesis. Who's Genesis? something really badly happened over. Something really bad happened over at their place. But we got tons of food, so we can kind of recruit some extra people. Especially if they're not infected, because that's going to be a rare, or not rare commodity, but it's going to be a commodity for sure. Okay, let's get to working on that door, because we're really at this point, I think, wasting some time. Let's get one of these axes put up, because I need at least 25 pounds. Need at least 25 pounds to carry any wood. Let's put up one. Oh, and I need a vertical box, toolbox. Do I already have toolbox? I do not already have a toolbox. Take that. Let me go over down here. Equip. And let's go ahead and take over. Whoa, no, do not demolish that wall. Oh, let's let him mute for a second. Take over. Okay, he's renovating. Okay, that's good. He needs enough space. Scavenge. Let's pause. Let's take up the room. Oh, Pam's probably taking up part of the room. Seeds. He doesn't need to carry any seeds around. Put up the Iricorn. Put up that. He has some food on him. He can always come back and get some food. That should be okay, right? I think. I don't think I need any more room, right? 25? Yeah, we should have 25. I mean, it's not ideal, but it'll work because we can't carry more than one. But take over. There you go. Oh man, they're just... I think that... Oh, they were just sitting down. Yeah, I can't control them at all. I keep hearing this water noise. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hold on. Let's go. I think hold on. Let's either way work on this. Let's go ahead and chop some wood because it feels like he's not really... Oh, he's not going to do it that well on his own. Hold on. Actually, he may have some wood. Yeah, he already got wood somehow. Me found it on one of them. Oh yeah, one of those guys had some wood on them, yeah. Okay, so we got that worked out. Let's go get this one. Because it's only, I think, maybe one wood, I guess, for these. Take over. It's going to be a lot less than the buildings. Now, I believe if we don't take over the buildings, I don't know if they're going to still be happy. Because I think if we look at community, we do not have the accommodations. And also, I don't think those rations really count as ours because they're not in our buildings. Speed up a little bit. And then let's run over here. Take over. Oh, I didn't finish it. You got better construction skill, which is good. Let's run over. Getting more like his dad every day. He was construction, I think farming, right? Or no, just construction maybe. I don't quite remember. I definitely know he was good at construction because I remember in his gameplay we were just wanting to make our own home and eventually realized that taking a base may have been the ideal. Okay. Just as a question, I wonder if I can get infected. I'm kind of worried now. If I can. By infected, I mean with that probability of infection, the invisible strain situation. Because that would be like kind of cosmic horror right there, thinking I might be Oh no, it still counts as theirs. Probably getting wood. Okay, there we go. I think we got every gate, right? We just don't have the walls, which is okay. I think it's really just the gates that really matter. We could repair them. I'm not going to care right now. I want to get the buildings worked out. The most important thing is you can't just open the doors now. Take over. I wasn't expecting to get a third person that fast. Actually, you know what? While he's working on that, we're going to switch over and we're going to try to learn a little about Laura Rice. Laura Rice, you are good at cooking. Very good at it. 5 stars and already started max. My gosh. That is good cooking skill. Alright, you're like bad at everything else other than, well, potentially farming. You get good at farming. You're not good now, but you could get really good at farming. Your hand-to-hand could also get pretty okay. But, and your archery is actually passable right now. It's passable enough because you can, I think with 2 you can still shoot at like different like body parts. I don't really think that for the AI it matters that much. But it's still passable. Like if I switch into them, I can still shoot at something important. Their fitness is absolutely horrific, which is not good. The only thing is they're going to really drink through our stuff since they're an alcoholic. But there is a building like you can make that's a still. However, I think it's really difficult to make the actual alcohol, which is going to be really unfortunate. Oh, our guy's going to sleep. Is that it? I'll just run you there. Yeah, they're low morale and everything. If they get too bad, hold on, if they get too bad off, I'm probably going to just tell them to leave. Because otherwise they'll just drink up all our cheap vodka and then cause trouble. But right now, they're not too much of a trouble that we won't let them be here. I think Barry would appreciate having all the people we can have at the moment. Let's just fast forward because I think everyone's really just tired at the moment. Let's go to Barry. Yeah, he's tired. And Daisy, I believe, is probably tired, just as tired. I know sometimes they'll sleep. I'm kind of tired. Sometimes they'll sleep even though they really don't need to. Or it's not that bad. But I think each blip is like a day of without. It's like water, you can only go 2 days without sleeping, so it's only 2 blips and then it's done. Whereas like food and sleep. Oh boy. That scared me there. Oh, I didn't want to be playing Daisy. Oh gosh, what are you doing? We're under attack. Oh, you're going on top. Okay, good. Oh, they're eating that body. Actually, you know what? We could play as Daisy. On enter. And let's get up in this tower. Because we have it where we can't. Okay. We're missing again. Oh, we got one. There we go. Figuring out what this tower's for, right? I don't think the AI would like to use it. We technically don't own it. But, you know what I mean. Helpful to have. Even if we'll probably have to use it manually. And I appreciate how the doors now close on their own too. Oh, they have a shotgun too. Let's put that up. Because you're not really a shotgun. You're not really a shotgun leader here. Look at that. We don't need to have multiple armor packs on right now, or multiple backpacks. Lighten your load a little bit. I just need 1 flint and you need to start a fire. And let's put up. Now I'll pause real quick. Now this is what I've been thinking, guys. So they can actually use gold to buy stuff from other people. So I've always wondered if I should just leave it on them and have this idea that they're kind of having to work for what they're getting, because they're going to have to sell a little bit and buy a little bit rather than just giving them stuff. But at the moment, I think it's better to probably pull it together. If I need to, I'll pull it together, but I'll let them hold on to it. Because I don't know how fleshed out that system really is, and sometimes they can buy some kind of crazy stuff, like I want to buy some food despite having a fully functioning farm behind me. Normally I think they'll go get that. I think it's been good enough that they won't, but I'm just worried that that's the case. That. And I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. Oh yeah, that. Okay, there you go. And the funny thing, funny little trick. I don't know if I showed this on stream or anything, but you can actually, well, I don't really want to hurt his morale, but if you really want to, or are really desperate, you can actually drink pee out of the outhouse. You just need to have a bottle, go get it, drink it, and the guy, whoever you're playing as, will promptly react appropriately. And like you or whatever, based off of just what it is. Now one guy is good at cooking. Once we can get them to cook, because they wouldn't have low morale, because they can't do anything once they have low morale. But once they have better morale, you can set them being like a full-time cook, and have them cooking up dishes and things like that for everybody. Let's focus on getting this all worked out. Probably. Was that already? Did we already take that over? Oh no, we don't have the thing in our hands, so I'm not sure. Equip. No, it's ours. Yeah, it's ours. Awesome. So let's get all of them. Let's get the outhouse too, because it doesn't count as us. I don't think they'll appreciate using the restroom. Let's switch to see if they're still low morale. Yeah, they're still low morale. They're eating a bunch. I guess they're just really hungry. Intoxication has finally gone down a little bit. I wonder if the alcoholism for any character is just purely oriented around stress. Just how much stress they're under. Yeah, if you see our food stocks have gone up and our accommodations are bad. Not too worried about the towers right now because of other things, but it seems like I was kind of wrong on just how long it takes to get those doors, so. Our guy is tired. Oh, it's probably because it's just a little past what he can really carry. Is he coming over? Yeah, he's going real slow. You know, I might send Daisy, since it's raining, so she's not really in demand because of she doesn't need water or anything. Over to. I'm hoping to get someone with fighting skills because unfortunately, not many people. Well, now Daisy has some. I will say, hold on. Daisy has the archery, where she can get really good at archery. So she can help do stuff other than just farm. Which I actually might even replace her as the farmer with our other friend. But until they're better at it, I'll probably wait on that. Let's see what this trader has. If they have skill books, I highly recommend it since skill books can stack. Big tip there is they'll stack, and if it can make a huge difference. If, like, for example, you don't have to cooking. We don't have the. I don't think the main leader of many things will actually join you typically. Ooh, they have a lot of money though. They have an absolute ton, but nothing really that we care about. Really, money is most important when you actually have, like, when the other person actually has something you can't get normally, which isn't so much right now. I think it might not be that many people left. What's your name? How are you feeling? Oh, they're not super happy that we took one of their recruits. Shipping you me. Okay, they don't seem like they're too happy with anybody. How about you? What's your name? What's your trade? What's your opinion of me? I don't know you. Okay. Alright, well, we'll stay away from that for a little bit. We have another person near us, but I want to wait until we're a little bit better set. We got everything situated because they'll come for our stuff, and that is not something I really want to happen before I'm ready. See if there's anything to take. Water thing I want to take. Let's take all this stuff here, as much as I can take of it. Oh, that might be it. Oh, an arrow. And then matches. Oh, and a hat. Nope. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can take from that for the moment. Then we can dump it off. I'm not sure what we have Barry doing. I know we were having him claim that bathroom, but I think that he may already be done with that. I'm not sure if I want to claim the towers, because I think they count as tall objects, which will increase the amount of people who will raid you. So I'm really not sure if I want to yet. I mean, they'll get better stuff, which is great. The downside is they'll also have better stuff, which means I'll have to find ways of getting it from them without dying myself. Ooh, I think I threw a second thing in there that I didn't notice. I think we're okay. Well, let's switch to. Are there still morale? Oh, we're still heavy. We probably still have wood on us. Yep. Okay, yeah, he's gonna take it over and end his fatigue, fortunately. And we can probably drop something off him so we can actually continue without him constantly feeling tired. Okay. Scavenge. Ooh, we got some from my now house. That's good. Put up that pipe bomb that's really heavy. Could repair it, but I don't really care at the moment to repair it. Probably want to just get this other house included. Take over, there we go. Have some wood. I'm gonna let everybody live a little bit for a little while. So we have enough supplies that I can kinda oop, my guy's starting. Now I would want to get cooking. I want to wait until Laura Rice is actually ready to take that role. Because they have the like 5 rank cooking skill. Which is just absolutely crazy. Oh, he's gonna sleep instead? Okay. Let's sleep. Oh, you shouldn't be really sleepy. He's hardly tired. I guess that's one day, almost one full day of sleep. Oops, zombies coming by. I need to change the daisy to get that with archery. Archery is gonna be way better for fighting zombies because you can make arrows much easier. With a workshop than you can make bullets. Because you'll need way more supplies to make bullets. Which is also why I'm worried about Laura Rice drinking all our cheap vodka, because that will make it where it's really difficult to get bandages other than from killing enemies, which may use them and then we may never get them from them easily. Where is it? Oh, take over. Whip. Take over. Now we're totally safe as far as I can tell from zombies outside. So we could just ignore them, but I might not. We'll give her some more archery practice. Enter. Please, nobody run outside. Headshot if you can, there we go. Headshot if you can, there we go. So it's just like, it may become that Daisy might be our tower defense specialist. For at least a while. Because they're just so good at archery. Let's go ahead and get our stuff from there. Something dropped over here. Oh no, it's just the campfire. Take all. Take all. And take all. There you go. Come back right back in there, Daisy. I think they are still upset. How are you feeling? Someone destroyed all my Eddie Badger crew stuff. I got my hands on some real nice booze back there. Good times. I'll never forgive someone for killing Genesis. I don't know who Genesis is. We're doomed. I really hope you kind of come around. Because I could really use the fire cooking. If not, then something might happen to you. I don't know. Something might disappear. Set farm zone. Let's see cabbages. Oh, let's do store supplies here. Set them where they'll do that. Scavenge. Sunflower seeds, we want to take some of those. Maybe not that many. Don't really need that many. So that here. That in here. That in here. Throw that in here. And get the other seeds. Cucumbers and cabbages, but we need cabbage seeds. What's cabbage seeds? Beetroot seeds. Cabbage seeds. There we go. Beetroot seeds. There we go. Corn. There we go. And cucumbers. We want some of them. And then we want to switch to plant crops. Oh, no, not plant crops. We'll call it. Let's pause and do... I think it's cabbage seeds we don't have? No, we have cabbage seeds. It's corn, right? We don't have a lot of corn planted, right? Ah, that's it. So we want some corn. If I remember, I was having some trouble with getting some of these fields down, but it doesn't seem... Oh, it's because last time it was all about how many people we had, wasn't it? That might be okay for that. Beetroots, we have only a small area for. Carrots, we only have a small area for. So I might want to... But sunflowers, we don't have any area for, so... Oh, no, now that's actually... some space we can't do. And then beetroot. Or cabbage, or sunflower seeds. No, we already did some sunflower... Corn, no, cucumber. We got kind of most all of this. We don't have that many carrot seeds, which would be the only other one I would want to really do a bunch of. So we'll leave it that way. So we got a much better field. Where is... Nora really needs to... Oh, I'm gonna be a little harsh. They just did basically say that someone destroyed all their bases stuff. Hopefully we can get them up and running fast. I don't know if having a dead body in here is going to help. Let's pick that up and drop that outside. Actually, maybe in front of the tower. So that way we can bait them in front of the towers. Did that place get taken over yet? Yes, awesome. So how are we doing on community? We have way more rations than we need, way more food crop than we need. Presence great. Our presence is great, or by great I mean low, which is what we want. We really could get to recruiting. So let's have him maybe go and recruit. I could fix up on the walls. I'm not so worried right now about them. If I can always replace the wooden walls, because I'm gonna have to. If I'm gonna have to take them over, I'm gonna have to use wood to do it anyway. Right? Let's see. If I can take them over without having to actually use wood on these normal walls, I'll do it. Oh, I can only demolish them. Yeah, I'm not gonna demolish them. I can do the other buildings, but we don't really need them. And I can shoot out of the tower manually, so I'll leave that. Another bow in there, but we can leave it there. We really just need the pistol. Oh, you know what? There's that town above us. I want to see if I can get some people from there. Town here, like these guys, the Almighty Badger crew already kind of dislikes the fact that I took some of their recruits. So I want to see. Oh, they're looters. I want to see this community over here. See if they're nice people, or if they're absolute jerks. Which they could be. I'm gonna take some. Ooh, it's gonna be hard. I think odds are they're not looters. We just killed some looters. There's another set of looters. If they're looters, that's gonna be just way too ridiculous. And I can actually afford to give them a good amount of money to keep them friends for a while. It's a good way of making money, which is an absolute ton of food. Take all that. But things like the alcohol and things like that, we're gonna have to buy, so we can't totally forget about it. Oh, chips. Oh, we'll take that. Please be nice people up there. Oh, take all those chips. Take all those chips. And also, money's kind of renewable with zombies, since you can kind of get one every once in a while. Oh, please be nice people. It's very possible that they're. Oh no, they're not. But we can afford to pay them. Don't need trouble. Go ahead, take my gold. Okay, so they really like us. I'm injured. I can help. Oh, he's. I'm saying I'm injured. I thought I heard a zombie. Okay, what's your name? Look hungry. I can help. Here we go. Give him a cucumber. That was nice. He pities me a little bit. Okay. Yeah, he's not even close to joining us. Let's try to look around, see who we see who might be willing to come over to our side. What's your opinion of us? Oof. They almost all are kind of disliking of us. Believe it or not, they're almost to the point that they could ask them for their gold. Some of them. Really, all of them so mean that they can't are so disliking of us. That wonder why. What's your opinion of me? Back down from bike. You hope leak out. Trying, just need to try a little harder though. Well, let's see what I'm looking for work. With someone to go. Oh, we're not gonna do that. Because they're kind of our friends. I know we could. He could. He would. I think we're going with the idea that he. I don't know. He'll consider it, but I don't think that's probably gonna be in the. Just two of them, so we could just take all their stuff. But they're 99% chance of infection. Ooh. Keep away from them. Opinion of me. What's up? How are you feeling? How about joining us? Or what's your name? Brian Bernard. What's your opinion of me? Oh, he doesn't have any kind of thing that I can do for him. I was hoping to see if I can maybe loot some of the looters of their stuff by getting some other people to join me, but it seems like they really don't like me all that much. I could just constantly help them, but I'm kind of worried that if I try to stick around too long, they're going to ask me for more money. And my people are not going to like the fact that I'm keep backing down. Because I believe that'll make them where they pity me more than fear me. Yeah. Oh, I heard zombies. We can always go back to that idea that our friend in the comments mentioned. But I don't know. We'll see. Because it feels like the looters might turn on the back and shoot me before I get a chance. Feels like I'd be safer doing it with the friendly group. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if I can attract any. Ooh, maybe. Just wait until I'm not so tired. There you go. Alright. Look at me go! There we go. I'm kind of running a little low on stamina. Oops. Switch to the pistol. Make sure I aim at the right person. Whoa! Why'd they just shoot me? Okay, darn. I think that was a mess up. I think it somehow registered as I shot them. I don't know if I'm going to count that one against myself. I'm done kind of counting those glitches against myself. Because I already counted me Molotoving somebody as my fault. Me Molotoving somebody, but then them surrendering as okay. But then somehow I shot one of them. Or targeted one of them. So I'm not going to count that against myself. We're going to just have to go back in time a little bit. I think that I'll give myself that one because I don't know what caused me to go to war with them. I'm going to see. Unless that's a new thing, I can always load back. If that's maybe a new thing that if I bring zombies to them, that they're going to be upset. But that was never a thing. So if it was because I brought the zombie, I'll count that as we just got it. But if not, then I'm going to have a hard time leaving that. Because there's no reason why we should have just suddenly jumped to war with them. Now this is an early access game, so I'll give you credit for that. But there's no reason why we should just jump to war and shot at me for shooting at a zombie attacking them. We'll see. I normally do kind of an Iron Man kind of style run, but I'm not gonna do that if it's a glitch or something like that, or should not have happened that way. Okay. Take the gold. I want to take out a pistol. Oop, I want to take out a pistol and see if maybe that may have been it. Because there's no reason that I should have been attacked for... Oh, I don't have a pistol. Darn it, I should have brought a pistol. I'll be back. I want to see if that... Oh, I want to see if that had anything to do with it. Oop. Switch. Oop. Missed this. I think you're angry at me for that. And then I'll call. But as far as I know, that it should not have... I should not have technically gotten attacked for that. It must have been something with the gun. I wonder if I could... Okay. Hold on. But that, actually, I never tried that. No, they didn't try to dodge that this time. They actually tried to dodge. Okay, I'm curious. Because I really don't want to continue. If I really, I don't like, I like to do Iron Man runs. I don't want to continue if it was my fault. But I have a hard time believing that that was on my side. I don't think that that was. I think that that was an accident somehow. That it just, the game somehow thought I was attacking them somehow. Because there's like, I've never been attacked for helping somebody kill a zombie. What's going on there? Oh, the thing from there. Hold on, let's go back. And let's take a gun. So this is our little educational part. Let's see if this is because we have a gun, or if because we, or if it was a glitch. If I can run in there with a gun and not be attacked, then look what. Then there's no reason that they should attack me, unless somehow like the zombie died and it auto switched to aiming at them. It could be that I'm so good at aiming that the red aim, normally if you get someone to red aim, they'll get hostile with you. And then they somehow got in between my aim and it caused that. I'm just gonna have a really hard time counting that one. Which is a real shame because I don't like this ambiguity. But at the same time, it's an early access game, and right now, when you can get someone angry and when you can't get someone angry, is arguably the part that I think needs the most work. Because I feel like people will throw their hand up and survive a Molotov, and in this case, they might see you shooting a zombie and then attack you despite you saving the life. So let's just see. Because if it is, I'm not super happy with it. Let's go. I want to trouble, take my gold. And let's just see. It's gotta be that I aimed at one of them or something. Look, I'm aiming them right there. It should not have caused a hostile thing. And I can't shoot them in the crossfire. Because they're not hostile. I've already tried that before. Because they would shoot me with shotguns, and they've never hit me with a shotgun like that. Unless somehow it hit their wall and they just got really upset. It's a real shame because I would have saved a little later if I had any feeling that I could upset them by helping them. I might load back and just call that one a glitch because I even aimed one. I'll show you again. I even aimed at one, aimed right at him and got red, and there's no way that I could have caused him to be hostile with us. He's firing a gun near the stuff. Okay, that must have been it. That must have been it. Okay, yeah, they just don't really like that. They really don't like you doing that. So, it was literally firing a gun on their turf, despite saving their lives. I'm not going to count, I'm just not going to count that one. It just makes no sense how shooting a zombie in the head, right, that's attacking them, should count against me. I'm going to try one more time, and I'm going to see if I can get a zombie and shoot the zombie and see if it's because it missed. I want to just consider this episode's the find out what might be wrong with everything going on episode. Unfortunately, we lost all our stuff. Shame, because we're probably gonna have to redo a lot of this progress. I've kind of resolved I'm not gonna restart from here because there's just no way that should have counted against us because we were helping them fight a zombie. It just doesn't make any sense why we got attacked there. to me, it just seems really silly. So we're gonna just reload and see. I already let the game get away with that people just surrendering can't get flamed. But if me helping someone by shooting a zombie in their home is now a problem, I'm gonna call BS on that one. I just have to. There's just no way that should count against. Now maybe it could have been that this time there's no zombie around. So I'm gonna get a zombie around and see one more time. There's just no way that saving someone's life by shooting it, you'd be like, oh, you're firing upon me. And then meanwhile you can throw a Molotov and then they're like, I don't care. If it sounds like I might be upset about it, I actually am kind of, I feel like that should be, it might be a hard thing. It might be a hard thing to program, you know? It could be a hard thing, but it's definitely something that's a problem. Because that's the biggest, like, immersion breaker, I guess you could say, is if saving someone's life. It's gonna be like how the Incredibles. Have you ever seen the Incredibles? It's like the guy who saves the guy from breaking his neck by falling, or from falling, and he sues him. There's just no way that that's a function in Eclat. There's no way that that's gotta be what it is. I think it's because I missed. I honestly think it's because I missed. Or it died and I shot the body. It could have been that I shot the body. They just fire away. Oh no, not until I deal with this guy. Where are you? Oh. Okay, my gold. Open. Alright, I'm gonna just fire on the ground. Okay, I don't care what's going on up there. I know that they're attacking. So firing in the ground, nothing. I think it's a hit the wall. We're just gonna ignore what's going on with Daisy up there. Because this is the test. Now I'm gonna get a zombie. See how the surrender up there? In fact, I'll show what I was talking about. Look, watch this. Like, I just don't get that. But then watch this. You're gonna work for me from now on. Like, I can do that, but then there's just as much chance I'm not gonna be able to. Because I've definitely run up to someone doing that, and then they just slap me in the face. But then you can't hit them while they're surrendering. Which I get, you know, you want to give the person a chance to get a recruit, but I just feel like it's a little weird that you gotta give them a chance to get their weapon out. Like, maybe it's like should be an option, like make the personalities matter. Like, have it like if you're moral, for example, like maybe you can't do it, or something like that, and they have like amoral that it doesn't matter or something. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm mostly trying to see if I can run a zombie over, and then just find out if that's what's causing it. Even if a zombie's here shooting their stuff, I'm gotta aim somewhere really hard for the zombie to hit. I'm gonna get against the wall. I'm gonna try to shoot past him. Come on, come at me. I think it's I hit a wall. So get against the wall. Oh, don't come out. Did that make them hostile to me? See, now they don't care. Oh no, they did care. So that's what it is. I missed the zombie, and I'm just gonna fire just for fun. So that's what it is. So if you miss a zombie, they care. So I'm not gonna count. I'm really just not gonna count that because that's just not. What do you call it? Makes absolutely no sense. That if you're helping them defend, and if you miss a zombie and you hit a wall, that they're like, I'm now hostile with you. I will insta kill you. for it. I'm not gonna count that. There's just no way I'm gonna count that because it makes absolutely no sense in a game you can shoot through them. It makes no sense. If you can shoot through them and hit a zombie, you're okay. But forbid you miss and hit a wall behind the zombie, help them save their lives, and they get angry about it. So I'm totally just not. I don't care. I'm not gonna count that. I'm so bothered by how that works. The bullets, as far as I know, don't even damage walls, which is even the craziest thing. Like, maybe a Molotov. I can get maybe a Molotov. Like, you start burning down somebody's house, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're trying to save your life, like them starting throwing fire everywhere, you could kind of go, man, that was too far. Right? That's too much. I'm gonna shoot the wall and see if it actually damages it. Because right now, I'm sorry if I'm not gonna get much progress in this episode, but. Is it doing any damage? Can I just destroy a wall with... It's going to be hard to tell unless I can totally destroy it. So I'm going to take out the shotgun. Oh, I forgot let's trade with them. They should still have a shotgun on them. Swap supplies. Take that shotgun. Unless I can destroy a wall, it makes absolutely no sense. There's just no way that should make any... Okay, if developer, if you're watching, please change that. If I can't destroy a wall with a pistol, they should be angry I shot the wall with a pistol trying to save their lives. That's just for me. If you want to do it the other way, have it where pistols can damage walls. I feel like you gotta have it one way or the other. Either the pistol damages their wall and they're upset because this damage has been here. Like this is exactly the same amount of damage I had. So let's load back again. This is the same amount of damage. Nothing has happened to this wall beyond what we already did with flaming, like throwing firebombs at it. So let's go out. Let's show front door. It's already damaged. So unless you're going to have it where you can damage the wall, it doesn't make a lot of sense that shooting the wall should do anything. Because it'd be like if you could run through people. Like if you just clip through people. If you ever run through a video game, like I'll show you here. So let's say you could run through them. We can't, right? But let's say you could just run right through them. But then them getting angry, but then it was never established that would make them angry. I mean, yes, in real life you go running over someone makes them upset. But unless it's established, it doesn't make sense as a rule of the world to have. If it makes sense. Like, let's say I start, kind of like how I mentioned, kind of fun to take, like, how you can fill a bucket full of pee out of your thing, right? But, let's say I can, like how I can do the well. Like, I can take water out of the other people's well and they don't mind. But let's say I went up and I decided to take pee out of their outhouse, even though in real life, that would be a little weird. That'd be a little weird, right? But in the game, there's no establishing that they'd be upset. Now, in the game, they don't mind. But it just seems so weird that shooting a wall is where the line lies. It just seems weird, especially when you're saving their life. Or not even saving their life, but helping them fight. And they're shooting through you. So, I don't know. I'll try one more time. I'll use a shotgun. I'll take a shotgun from them. And I'll try to fight a zombie and see if I hurt them. Because I feel like most of this has gone practice. So we'll have to do all the one thing over, unfortunately. Good thing is, we don't even have our third person either. Oh, it's such a shame. Oh man, we lost so much stuff. Well, let's find out. We'll see. We'll see. I might even count this like a point 0.5, stream point 0.5 or something. Now that I know this happens. So these guys are looters too. In fact, I don't know if I paid them off. I could pay them off, but they have fences. That won't really help my case. Fences you can shoot through, which isn't a problem. But I've never had that trouble. I've never had that trouble before where they really had a really... They really liked their wall. They really appreciated their wall. And apparently saving their life comes second to not damaging a wall you can't damage unless you're using a whole nother weapon. I'm going to ignore them fighting up there. I get they're fighting. I'm not worried about that at the moment because this is a totally different test. Those raiders can do what they want. We fought them before. We'll just have to do this all over again. Which actually, I think they actually kind of held their own. Get rid of that. Oh man, I really hope that that's not the case. That's going to make so much trouble in the future. If defending somebody with a gun is out of the question. Like, I get it, like, I couldn't shoot through people, but it seems weird that I can shoot through people, but then I can hit the wall and they get upset, even though it doesn't do any damage. Okay, let's go. Let's go and see. Get some of these zombies over here. It's a shame, the game's really good. The game, totally, very awesome game. It's just got some of these little things that just don't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's get through here. Oh, no, that's... So I shoot right through him. I don't hurt him at all. I don't hurt him at all. And yet, the wall is where they draw the line. Fire off our shots. Okay. So I don't know. So if you're listening, game developer, please change that. That's so strange. You could shoot through them, but their wall is very precious to them, and even though if you don't even damage it by shooting it, they get some real problems with it. I don't know if it's something you can fix because of the nature of targeting it with a Molotov. If it's something you can't fix, I feel bad about that. It's a shame, but at least I know about it now. But I just can't do something that's like permadeath if shooting through somebody's okay and shooting through, you could shoot through them past the zombie fighting them and hit the wall, and they're gonna be upset that you shot the wall. I don't know. It seems weird to me. It seems weird to me. I kind of feel ashamed that we didn't get very far this episode. Sorry about that. But next episode we know. So hopefully next episode will be a little more optimistic. Hopefully the game developer does something about that. I don't know if they can. Hopefully they can. At least make it if a zombie's around, it doesn't count or something. Or if the target is a zombie. Like, you can do that. Like, if it was like somehow to make it where as long as your target is on the zombie, it doesn't matter. Then even you could use like a Molotov, and you might be able to get away with it. But I get it, people could probably cheese going like destroying the walls, like getting zombies by them and burning it. But as far as I can tell with Molotov, you kind of have to hit stuff already. Even though it does like a little area, it kind of feels like you really have to hit the thing, or to really kind of ride on. So I don't know. We'll see. Or at least then make guns actually damage the wall so I could feel like I did something to them. Right? Even a little bit. Just a little bit of damage that I could tell. I could feel like I did something to them that they could be upset about. But if I can shotgun a wall and it does nothing, this has been a little bit of a rant, I guess, about this, but please do one or the other. One or the other, please, because otherwise it doesn't make sense for them to get upset. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna call this the extra stream, or something along those lines. But we'll have it on a its own alone. And if you want to watch it, and again, if the developer wants to watch it or anyone who wants to see it and maybe get an opinion and maybe echo it a little bit toward their direction, I'd really appreciate it. See if anything can be done there. But have a good one, and see you guys later.